both directions, and it sets a tone for us. And then the other part is he's just an incredible person and teammate, full of joy. Bench is laughing, all the time with him. What he brings to the team goes way beyond, just his shooting, but that's massive in and of itself. So we're thrilled to have Buddy.
Has this gone even better than you could imagine through 2 games?
The what?
Did these first 2 games go better than you could?
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't have imagined this. I mean, winning 2 road games in the manner that we did, the guys defending the way they did, the energy, the connection, supporting each other. Nobody really playing that many minutes, but everybody really kind of fueling each other and supporting one another. It was fun to watch.
About the defense, you guys had 15 steals tonight, I think 12 in the first game. I mean, just the activity on that side, what's really standing out?
I think the overall athleticism of this team jumps out at me. We didn't have that last year, and just on-ball pressure, adding, DeAnthony and obviously a healthy Gary, but, Wiggs and JK are both, just big and athletic, and Kyle is an incredible defender. You see all the plays he makes. He's not the most athletic guy, but long and smart and great hands. And so up and down the roster, we've got great defender. I thought Draymond was amazing on Markkanen early, and that set a great tone.
13 rebounds for Wiggins tonight, 10 in the first half. I mean, what does that unleash for you guys to see him rebounding like that?
Yeah, I loved Wiggs' first half because he was attacking, but nothing was going. He wasn't making shots, but he kept playing so hard. And again, that tone. That's what I'm most pleased about through the first 2 games is, and the preseason, is how hard our guys are playing from the first minute to the last. And Wiggs is a huge part of that.
What did you think of the starters? They got down big again early, but then second half kind of flipped.
Yeah, much better second half. We're going to keep going with it. It's obviously not ideal from a spacing standpoint, so they're going to have to find their rhythm and find how they're going to have to play, and we're going to have to help them, what actions we're running, that kind of stuff. But the whole point of it is for defensive purposes. The Draymond Trace combination last year was really effective defensively. And to put that kind of size and athleticism on the floor right away, I like, but we've got to keep working at it.
How would you assess Jonathan's play just these first 2 games?
He's still finding his way. I mean, the game hasn't really gone his way so far, but his spirit and his energy are good, and he's playing hard. And the whole message to the team throughout camp and throughout the first 2 games is every night's just going to be different. And the only way this works, playing so many people, is if we embrace it and understand that every night's somebody else's night. Tonight was Buddy's night, the way he shot it, but you see the impact that we can have over 48 minutes playing that kind of pressure defense. Somebody mentioned 15 steals. I mean, that's hard to play against when if you give up 15 steals, all the transition that comes from that, that's demoralizing. And so I just like how hard we're playing.
Does playing so many guys and distributing the minutes like you are allow you to do some different things? Like, you weren't pressing, but just the on-ball pressure for 94 feet, that kind of thing?
I think it allows us to play harder in those in every minute. Just dispersing the minutes like that. Guys aren't going to be playing long stretches, so we can play really hard for 4 or 5 minutes, and then somebody else comes in, and it works because these guys are all really good players. And I'm doing this because they all deserve to play. But if we're going to do it, then the strategy has to be, pressure defense for 48.
I mean, you've mentioned it a few times. I mean, the bench is obviously having a great time now. Outside looking in, you can go, yeah, you've won a couple games by 40. Of course, they're having a good time. But where's your confidence level that maybe, through adversity, through tougher games, through times where you might have to keep guys out of the rotation, that camaraderie will stay?
Yeah, and that's our job as coaches. That's on the veteran players, Draymond, Steph, Kyle, Melt, Loon. Those guys there's going to be times for sure where it's not as much fun. We're not winning these games, and everybody's not playing, 15 minutes or more. And so we know that's coming, and that's our job to make sure we're keeping everybody engaged all season. And the message is stuff happens. There's injuries, there's lulls, there's lineup changes because things aren't going well. We all just have to be in it together.
Biggest question, did you see the walk-off grand slam?
I did not, but the guy in the first row right behind me gasped. There was kind of a lull. It was a dead ball. The guy said, "Oh my God, he did it. He hit it out." And I said, "Who?" And he said, "Freeman." I was like, "Okay, all right."
We were gasping too.
Sounds like I missed an amazing
Did you know
game.
it was in extras at that point?
I didn't. I saw the score at halftime. It was 2-2, I think, and I didn't know anything that was going on after that point. So.
Cool.
All right.
We'll have Wiggs.
You want to see the highlights.